Well, we have another major storm on the way. As you probably know, many places March came in like a lion, and it's also going out like. That's right, it's going out like a lion once again. Start by taking a look at any of our watches, warnings, and advisories across the area. Just some watches in effect right now, mainly across the eastern slopes of the Wind Rivers, as well as the Lander foothills, going into the Green and Rattlesnake Range. That'll be the hardest hit area. Could see a few advisories issued a little later today, especially across, say, the Bighorn Mountains, maybe across the Absarokas. There could be some lighter snow there. But this area that's highlighted right now looks to have the main effects out of this storm. Now take a look at the winds across the area. This is another area of concern. We could see some high wind watches put up, especially across eastern Sweetwater County, where you could see some wind gusts over 50, maybe as high as 60 miles per hour. You see 51 miles per hour in Rock Springs. Could see gusts at 60, 65 miles per hour. And South Pass could just be a mess, probably late Thursday night into Friday. That could be one of the hardest hit areas from this system. As far as total amount of precipitation, rain and snow, again, miles been very, very consistent across this area, mainly the Wind River Basin, Lander foothills, eastern slopes of the winds. Easily over an inch in a lot of these areas. Some places over 2 inches of liquid. And even local areas could see as much as 3 if things set up right in isolated areas. The next question, you're asking how much snow we're going to get. Pretty much a slam dunk that the eastern slopes of the winds are going to get at least 1 to 2 feet of snow. Some places maybe 30 inches, maybe as much as 3 feet in some of the higher elevations. Now the question we still have is, the lower elevations, especially around Lander. That seems to be the biggest question mark right now. Problem is there, right now we're looking at snow levels between about 5,500 and 6,000 feet. That's right about where Lander is. So a difference of just 1 to 2 degrees could make a big difference. Now we look at temperatures about 5,000 feet up in the atmosphere, about 10,000 feet above sea level to determine snow levels. A change there of just 1 degree Celsius, that's about 1.6 degrees Fahrenheit, could be a difference of 500 feet. So it could be a situation where, Sinks Canyon and Lander could have 18 inches of snow. You get down toward Hudson, there you just have 1 or 2. And it's very hard to determine exactly where the line's going to fall, so stay tuned to that. And as far as any impacts out of this storm, again, Thursday, most of the action out west, we could see a few showers to the east of the divide, but snow across the west, could be some snow-covered roads going over Teton and Togety passes, but nothing they're not used to. As we head toward Thursday night, especially later at night, we'll see the snow move east of the divide. Again, the Wind Rivers, especially later tonight across South Pass, could be very, very tough traveling. Very heavy snow developing across that area. And lower elevations on Thursday night tonight, looks like it'll be mainly rain for most areas, just a little bit too warm aloft to get a lot of snow. Now Friday is when the big uncertainty comes in. Again, like I said, 1 to 2 degrees could make a big difference. It could be a situation where a place like Lander, again, bringing up that town again because it's the most uncertainty, could see maybe just 2 or 3 inches of slush, or if it gets a little bit colder than we thought, they could see a foot, maybe more of snow. So that's the worst case scenario. So stay tuned. We should be able to fine tune it a little bit better as we get closer to the event. In other areas, again, Riverton looks like mainly rain. Could be a couple inches of snow there as well as around the Casper area. Other areas that could see a decent amount of snow. The Bighorn could be maybe 6 to 12 inches there, as well as across portions of the Absarokas. Most other areas, mainly light snow. But the other big story is going to be the strong winds, especially across Sweetwater portions of eastern Fremont counties. Could see wind gusts maybe over 60 miles per hour there. South Pass is going to be very, very tough traveling, especially I think during the day on Friday. Even across, say, I-80, even if they don't get a lot of snow there, very strong crosswinds there. So if you're pulling a trailer or a high-profile vehicle, make sure you use a lot of caution if you go through there. You may want to postpone your trip until the winds calm down. As far as our resources, again, weather.gov/RIW for all your forecast needs. You want travel conditions, again, here are the numbers. 511 if you're in state, 1-800-1888, I should say, YO Road if you're out of state. And here's the website if you want to take a look at that as far as road conditions. And if you want webcams around the area, take a look at conditions. You can go to this web address, or a little bit easier, go to our website, weather.gov/RIW, go under local programs, and go under webcams. Be safe, everyone. Have a nice day.